Hello, amazing people, and welcome to this week's episode of. Is it episode of or episode on? I hope this is interesting to you, isn't it? Jesus. Please like, comment. Jesus. Yeah. On the flip side, there are a number of benefits. Oh, Jesus. Content's not easy now. Okay. Is it easy? I don't even know what I'm doing. Hope you had a good laugh. Yeah. Hey, amazing people. I hope you had a good laugh. Welcome to this week's episode on Aha Moment with Don Onyi. This week, we are going to be looking at the topic Christianity in the digital space. Some time ago, a friend of mine told me how on a Sunday morning, with face beautifully glammed, she puts on a beautiful top, on a bomb shot, and attends service online. This can only happen when it is a virtual service because ordinarily nobody can put on that kind of outfit to church. Another friend of mine told me a story how during service on Sunday, he's unable to resist the aroma coming from his kitchen. So he goes, get himself some things to eat, and then comes back to service. So that's why I consider this topic quite interesting. You can agree with me that the modern world is technologically driven, and Christianity has found its way to the digital space. Today, people attend services virtually. Other denominations air their offline services electronically. We have digital Bible, and Christian messages and values are disseminated using the internet. And one can actually say that the internet has been spiritualized, and we can now find sacred spaces online. While I agree that digital religion or Christianity in the digital space has a great deal of advantages, I must confess that it's also laced with some pitfalls. For instance, it doesn't take anything to switch from an online service to view a post on Instagram or go to Facebook or something. Again, it is easy for people to put up a fake identity online because it's easier to conceal one's identity. You see someone who is not pious pretending to be pious, perhaps to defraud people or just for some personal reasons. Identities in religious communities, virtual religious communities, can be pseudo because some people could conceal their real self and project or brandish the self they want to the world or the Christian community to see, which is a problem. And this is different from the physical church where people know themselves even to their homes, to their places of work, their character, and what have you. Again, it's difficult to place people in modern times with respect to their denominations. One person can belong to 5 virtual religious groups or more and have conflicting authority figures and conflicting doctrines because not all Christian doctrines are the same. So you see somebody juggling from one community to the other, and this can be confusing and leads to instability. And that brings me to my next point, which is the fact that it's impossible to measure growth for a Christian who belongs to multiple denominational or who has multiple denominational affiliations because you are actually not accountable to any particular person and nobody is discipling you. So it's difficult to grow because you're not being discipled. Furthermore, the effective aspect of offline Christian communities usually misses out in online communities. For instance, gestures like hugging, patting people on the back, holding hands, and what have you are usually not expressed in the true sense of it. Even though people use emojis, memes, and stickers to express such things, but the emotional respite it gives when it is done physically, it's usually not there. Finally, Christianity in the digital space affords unscrupulous individuals the opportunity to disseminate socially destructive ideologies, sometimes as polemics, criticizing one another, criticizing religious leaders, throwing banters on themselves, and what have you. All of these do not tell well of Christianity. On the flip side, there's a great deal of gains with Christianity in the digital space. First, it blurs the boundaries of denominations or denominational barriers and boundaries, thereby fostering unity because Christians all over the world internationally come together, and I think it's an answer to the prayer of Jesus where he said that they may be one. Secondly, Christianity in the digital space is quite convenient because people are able to join service online and have a feel of worship from the convenience of their house, especially when they are not able to attend physical service as a result of ill health or as a result of restrictions because of a pandemic, or when they work offshore and they don't have any physical church around them. At least they are able to attend church. Most importantly, the digital natives cannot relate with Christianity without the digital touch. And for us to have digital natives appreciate Christianity, Christianity has to find itself in the digital space. I hope this point resonates with you. What do you think? Are you for or against Christianity in the digital space? Join me next week on Aha Moments with Don Onyi, when we're going to be discussing balancing perspectives on Christianity in the digital space. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I remain your host, Dr. Inyechi Wariboko. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.